It's a situation no child should ever have to endure, losing a parent. It's tough enough for adults to deal with the loss, but children often lack the skills to be able to cope with the grief. That's why a new camp for families is getting a lot of attention. Camp Carrie is named after a woman, a wife and a mother, who lost her battle with cancer, and it's providing support and comfort to kids like her own struggling to understand what happened. Here's Michelle Miller.
3-year-old Hudson and his 5-year-old sister Avery are about as excited as two kids can be. Today, they're off to camp, a very special camp. In fact, it's the only one of its kind in the Vancouver area. A bereavement camp to help young families who have experienced the loss of a loved one. You see, Hudson and Avery lost their beautiful mom, Carrie, nearly 2 years ago.
5 days after this little guy was born, my wife Carrie was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer, and the prognosis wasn't that good. And we fought for almost 2 years, and so Carrie passed away in December of 2006.
The road this family has traveled has been a bumpy one, some days harder than others.
You know, my wife was 34 years old when she passed away, and you do feel like you're the only person that has faced this kind of, tragedy.
But then something changed. Dr. Heather Mohan of Lionsgate Hospital came up with the idea of a camp in memory of Carrie. Dr. Mohan uses music and art therapy to help with the grieving and healing process. The first Camp Carrie became a realization last summer. 11 families took part. This year, 20 families are headed to Keats Island for a weekend of making new memories while honoring the past ones.
Children grieve in a different way than adults, and they live more in the moment. So they have periods of sadness where they're very sad, but then they don't stay there. Then they move into play, into joy, into celebration. So there's a lot of joy there too.
For these special families, Camp Carrie is making a difference, replacing grief with gratitude.
It takes time to get through the grieving process, but I think this accelerates the ability to get on with your life, and the feedback that we got from the other campers last year was amazing how much it helped.
Well, if you'd like more information about Camp Carrie, you can find a link to its website on our website. Again, that's globaltvbc.com, and just look under Links in the News.